Mr. Manny, could you also speak to the value-added math improvement from last year to this year?
Sure. One thing that we've done is we've created what are called math problem set homework, a collection of 10 problems from all the different content strands, all the different standards for math. And one way we've used this, not just homework, but in the classroom as well, it's kind of a weekly reinforcer of each of the different strands. So for example, if you're studying geometry maybe for a unit, a lot of times in your math teaching, you might deal with that in isolation, teach geometry for a couple weeks and then not get back to it for 2-3 months. And one way we try to keep all the different strands of math as a conversation piece is through them practicing these problem sets where they're doing a couple problems modeled much like the achievement test style problems, when you might have a measurement or geometry question. There might be a short answer response or something that you really have to dig deep into. So we're trying to keep that conversation going all year long rather than just treat the different math strands in isolation.
All right, Dave was asking me about what might have caused some of our changes in our data results, and my thoughts were on that we had changed from investigations to envisions, which is a more practice-based system. We also had really talked to 4th grade teachers working on their side of it before those kids came up to 5th grade, and they buckled down on that. And then we also did the same hard effort because knowing that there's such a difference between the 4th and the 5th grade tests. The other thing that we do is some common assessments here in 5th grade, and it helps us along the way to make sure that we can see amongst ourselves who's doing really well in presenting this concept and who isn't, and what could we learn from that before we get to the OAA time. We also do plenty of review before the OAA time, so we've tried to change our pacing guide and make sure that we cover things that we need to before the end of the year.